Parents of Reddit. What is the dumbest thing you've ever heard from your child?
When my oldest was 5, I was pregnant. I found out I was having a boy, and we excitedly told him he was having a brother. He started crying. Like, full-on sobbing. Through the tears he asked, "If you have a boy, who will I marry when I grow up?" We had to explain a lot of things that day. I am 6 years older than my first brother. When he was about 3 to 4, he would run around and chase me saying he was going to marry me. Lol, I was a bit freaked out being a 10-year-old and all. Edit. I am a female. Edit. I am not married to my brother.
Me at the age of 6 after a bad dream and staring out my window at the full moon. Mom. Dad. Dad from their bedroom. What? Me. I'm scared. Dad. Why? Me. I'm looking at the moon. Dad. Then stop looking at the moon. Me. Okay. And that's how I overcame my fear of the moon. Me. Did you just poop behind the sofa? 3 years old, yes. Me. Why? 3yo, to see what it felt like. Me. Okay, what did it feel like? 3yo, awkward. Had to leave the room laughing. Very honest answer though. This shirt doesn't have any armholes. You have a pillowcase on your head. When I was about 13, I stayed up all night with some friends. This was the first time I'd ever stayed up all night. The next day, I was supposed to be going to a lunch with my family. I passed out when I got home in the morning and had about an hour to sleep before I had to get ready to go. My mom wakes me up and tells me I have to take a shower. I get clean, dry off, then grab my shirt off the bathroom counter. I'm completely unable to get the shirt on. I just cannot figure out how to shirt. So I blearily stumble into my mom's room, wrapped in a towel, holding my shirt up to her, saying, "Mom, how does this work?" Turns out, it was not a shirt, it was just another towel. I had been trying to find the head and armholes in this towel for who knows how long. And the weird thing is, I don't know why I thought my mom just left my shirt in the bathroom for me. That was never how I got dressed. Son, in tears. My sister called me a trapezoid. Me. Do you know what a trapezoid is? Son? No. She always uses big word I don't understand. Me. Damn parallelograms and their rhombuses. My son calls me Mama. I'm the dad.
Mommy, what's a midget? Well, daughter, that's really not a very nice word to use these days, but essentially it is an adult that is the size of a child. Are they strong? They can be. Thinking I want to throw one off a bridge.
When I was 2, my mum was pregnant and asked what I wanted my sibling to be. Nobody had explained siblings come in only 2 flavors, brothers or sisters, so I said I wanted a baby tiger. Ended up with a sister, and I have resented her for the last 22 years for not being a tiger. When my wife was pregnant, I got real tired of everyone asking me what gender I was hoping for. I just wanted a healthy baby. So I started to telling them I hope it's a robot. Some people laughed, but most of them just looked at me awkwardly and stopped asking questions. I raised my cousins. Boys, 4 and 5, climb into a box together and throw themselves down the stairs. After much crying and popsicles, I asked what they were trying to do. We were trying to hurt ourselves to get popsicles. I wish I was making this up. When I was 3, I tricked my uncle into giving me ice cream. Me. I can't sleep. Uncle. Well, what do your parents do when you can't sleep? Me. Ice cream. It's his fault, really, he fell for it and gave it to me. Edit. I don't even remember it, Mom told me the story when I was about 15 or 16. Apparently he was so proud that he had done the right thing that he immediately told my parents when they got home, and they had to inform him that I'd tricked him. Or he most likely knew what you were doing and just went along with it because it was the fastest way you'd go back to bed without a fight. Not a parent, but as children our parents asked my siblings and me what we wanted to be when we were older. The responses were fax machine, baby stroller pusher, and a doctor. Fuck my sister for having her life set up at 4 years old. Edit. Grammar. Edit part 2. No, my sister isn't a doctor. And yes, I am currently a fax machine.
Are you hungry? No. Are you thirsty? No. Do you need a nap? No. Do you need a diaper change? No. Are you hungry? Yes. I did poop in my pants, the dog did. Apparently, kids think this is common. My brother used to like to poop outside like the dog. He hadn't quite mastered wiping yet, so he once went up to my parents and asked them to wipe his butt because the dog pooped in it.
According to my stepmother, when I was a wee lad she caught me eating rocks at the playground, so naturally she told me to stop eating the rocks. I apparently turned around and said they're not rocks, they're stones, and continued to eat them. Edit. I posted this before I got on a bus to Chicago. Checked at one of the stops and discovered that my internet legacy is a story about being sassy as I ate rocks. Not rocks, minerals. Jesus Christ Mary. When I was around 3 or 4 and my mom was pregnant. Mom. You're going to have a sister. Me. Where is she? Mom. In my tummy. Me. Freaks out, starts to cry. Why did you eat her? You ate her before I even got to meet her. You didn't even save me any.
Teacher, not a parent, but the other day I overheard this conversation between 2 of my 3rd graders. Girl. Don't you believe Jesus Christ died on the cross to save us from the British king? Boy. That wasn't him. That was Abraham Lincoln. Girl. Oh. I probably should have corrected them, but the idea that they will go through life believing Abraham Lincoln was crucified on the cross to save us from the British king was too amusing to me.
Me. Can you tidy your room please? 4-year-old son. But I'm playing a game. And in the game, this ain't my room. I did not know where to go with that. It's not really that dumb, but funny nonetheless. Looks like you've got a future lawyer on your hands.
My daughter, around 5 or 6, asked, what animal did my chicken nugget used to be? One night at dinner when we were talking about the importance of appreciating understanding where food came from.
I said this when I was a kid. Dad, why are we in the return line when I thought we were just buying some clothes? When I ask it I also like pull on his jacket to get his attention. But then he turns around and it isn't my dad. I was standing in line with this guy for like 3 min, and he isn't even my dad. Like, comment, and share. Reddit Story Topper. Subscribe now.